Hey there, comic book community. My name is Joe, and welcome back to 360 Comics. Last week, I talked to you about Walmart packs, and I unboxed a few of the DC variety. Well, I got some incredibly positive feedback on that video, so I decided to do another one specifically for the Marvel variety of the Walmart comic book packs. If you like this kind of content, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up for a like, and leave a comment down below. You can also go follow us on Whatnot and, of course, Instagram, where we're doing a 7,000 follower giveaway. You can win this high-grade newsstand copy of Batman 429. Also, this Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Bronzeville Comics YouTube channel. We'll be there discussing Moon Knight Episode 2, so join us in the live chat for that. In last week's video, I went into detail about what the Walmart comic book packs are, what to look out for, and what to avoid if you don't want to get stuck with a dud of a pack. I'm not going to go over all of that again, but if you didn't catch that video, definitely click the link in the description below when you're done with this one so you can go check it out and watch me unbox some DC packs. Today, we're going to be talking Marvel, and before we get into the 8 packs that we're going to unbox today, I do want to just mention 2 things that are specific to the Marvel packs. One, the DC ones are 4 books for $9. So it comes out to, $2 and change per book. Now, the Marvel ones, they're $8 and they have 1 less book. They only have 3 books in them. So you're actually paying more per book for the Marvel ones, despite it being a lower price point, because there's 1 less book in there. Just something to note. Also, the second thing that I noticed about Marvel packs, generally the good books, the rarer ones, the ones that are worth more money, are within the inside. So they're actually not going to be on the front. It seemed like with the DC ones, they put them front and center to attract, buyers for, that specific book. Whereas the Marvel ones kind of want it to be a mystery. Maybe they're selling on the surprise of opening something good. So kind of unique strategies that the 2 publishers are using. And I'm not sure if it's Marvel and DC making those decisions or if it's a distributor making those decisions. But either way, something I noticed. Let's get into the unboxing. All right, first up, we've got this Hawkeye Kate Bishop #1 pack. It's got 3 books, like I said, and we're going to use a razor blade like we did last week to avoid damaging the corner of the comics. If you're under the age of 18, ask an adult for supervision. If you're over the age of 18, I definitely recommend using a razor blade to open these up because you can avoid bending the corners and things like that. And let's see what we got in here. So the first book, as we know, it's on top. Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, #1. And this is the Walmart exclusive variant, which sells for about $10. Now, these packs, like I said, they cost $8. So just with this cover book already, I'm already on top. But we're going to see what else is inside. And I'm not looking until you see. Okay, we got Excalibur 25. I am hearing good things about a lot of the X runs that are out right now. And as a big X-Men fan, it's kind of weird because I'm actually not reading them right now. There's just so much to pick up right now, and a lot of good indie books and DC books. So budget stretched thin with that stuff. I've heard good things, but I don't think this is like a key or anything. It doesn't look like it's a second printing or a variant cover. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure that it's anything really specifically good to look out for. So we'll chalk it up to being, just kind of a filler book. And what the heck is this? Warhammer 40K. Okay, interesting. This is Warhammer 40K Sisters of Battle #3. I don't even know if my LCS is carrying this book because I don't recognize it. It does say it's a designed variant on the bottom, and you can tell by the cover it's the designs of the characters, but I don't know. I don't know if this is a 1 in 10 variant or something like that. This is something that I'm going to have to look up, and maybe if you know, you can leave it in the comments below and tell me what I've got on my hands here. All right, next, we've got a pack with Crimson Reign, Star Wars Crimson Reign #1 on the front, and I believe, if my memory serves me correct, this is the Walmart exclusive variant as well, but don't quote me on that. Use my trusty blade there. Get this thing opened up. All right, so we know the first book already. It doesn't say it's a variant on it, but I really thought this was. Maybe this is just regular cover A. Either way, this book sells for, slightly over cover price. Nothing too crazy. Next, we've got, X of Swords, or this is just Sword. Is this just Sword? I think this is just Sword. Number 9. Don't think this is anything special. Kind of a filler issue like that middle book before. And I got excited when I saw Black Panther. This, unfortunately, is Black Panther number 1, not number 3. I personally think we're going to see Black Panther 3 showing up in these packs at some point. Something to look out for. I don't guarantee it, obviously. I just think it's a really, really hot book from recently, and in order to sell these packs, I think Marvel will choose to put some of those in there. But this is Black Panther number 1. It's a good number 1, and it does, this is from the run with the introduction of Tosin in issue number 3. So this pack, not as good as the first, I'd say, but, still okay. I guess there's a number 1, and, the Crimson Reign book was, a book that people do pick up. Let's move on to another Crimson Reign pack. I got a second one. I did look at the spines, and it did look like there were the same things in there, I believe. I have a couple duplicate packs, and some of them looked like they had the same books. Some of them looked like they had different ones. So I'm going to kind of hope that there are some similarities and differences, because when we opened the DC ones, everything with the same front had the same interior. It wasn't much of a surprise. So we got Crimson Reign, number 1, like we saw before. And yeah, we got Sword, number 9, like we saw before. And Black Panther, number 1, like we saw before. So nothing different about that pack. 2 are the same. And you can look at the spines and kind of compare them, like I said I did. The next 2 are the same on the front, but have different interiors. We've got Silk, number 1, on the outside of this one. And I'm a big Silk fan, and I'm actually very much enjoying this Silk run. If you're not reading it, might be good to pick up one of these and read issue 1, see if it's something you can get yourself into. But let's see what's in there. We've got, of course, Silk number 1, and this is the, I believe, Walmart exclusive variant cover, if I remember correctly. Next, okay, this is an interesting one. We've got the Immortal Hulk. Right here. The Immortal Hulk, one of my, actually probably my all-time favorite Hulk run. This is number 25, and this is, looks like a second printing sketch variant. Yeah. This looks sweet. Not sure how much value this holds, but, I'll look it up before I post this video, and I'll put it in the, no, down there somewhere. Let's do that. Let's look up the price of this one, because this might have some value to it. Sometimes second printings, especially if there's like a ratio variant of the second printing. I forget about this one, though. And the third book, we got, sweet cover here. Shang-Chi, number 3. Is this the first appearance of his mom? I forget. I don't think so. Pretty sure it's not. But this is the Phoenix variant. Very, very cool. They did a bunch of Phoenix variants for books. I remember there was an Immortal Hulk one as well. But yeah, Shang-Chi, number 3, Phoenix variant, looking very awesome. Very cool cover. At the very worst, this is just an awesome cover. I think this pack was pretty good, though. Definitely better than the other pack that had Crimson Reign on the front. No, this was a Silk pack. Right, okay, so we're opening the second Silk pack now. Sorry about that. So yeah, that pack was actually really good. Silk one, second printing of Immortal Hulk, and then this Shang-Chi cover. Hopefully this Silk pack is just as good. Now, remember, I did look at the spines, and I saw that this pack was different than the last one. So we do still, of course, have the same front book, Silk number 1, Walmart exclusive variant. Then we've got, what the heck is it? Oh, Empire, okay. This is a Fantastic Four Avengers crossover, and this is issue number 4, the second printing. Got to look this one up again. Not sure if this was like a ratio variant or just a regular second printing or... Ooh, okay. Last one's pretty cool, and I could see this from the spine, and I was pretty sure this was it is. If you see an all-white spine that's pretty thick like that, you're probably going to get a blank variant cover. And this one is for Tony Stark Iron Man #1, which has a very cool cover itself, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I really enjoy this cover here. But nonetheless, this is a blank sketch cover, so you can get it doodled on by an artist or signed or whatever you want. Yada, yada, yada. Blank cover. People really like these. I'm not super huge on signatures myself, so I'm not big on them, but, they're definitely, if you're someone who likes to send stuff out to get signed or go to conventions and all that stuff, great way to do so and get a bigger piece done. All right, moving on. We've got a couple more packs left. What do we got? We got 3 more, all Spidey related. Let's do this one first. We've got Amazing Spider-Man 62 on the front, the first full appearance of his very short-lived new costume, which I thought it looked cool, but, like, obviously I didn't want it to stick around. That's not classic Spidey. But it looked cool. I didn't mind it for a short time, but this Spider-Man run particularly was not great. Glad it's over at this point. We need one of these up here. Make it stand up nice and straight. So we've got the Walmart variant of ASM 62, first new costume, full new costume, cover appearance, yada yada. Yeah, that's about it. This next one, not so great. This they put a ton. I remember the packs that came out last year had a ton of Ultraman stuff. I feel like Ultraman really flopped when Marvel rebooted it. I don't think a lot of people were buying this, so they're in a lot of the packs. And then this one too. This last one's cool. Now, this is a hit or miss, because some people love these and other people do not. This is a lenticular cover, which means it's, depending on what angle you look at it, you either see the Amazing Spider-Man, what was that, 39 or something, with that Craven and Spider-Man classic cover, or you see Spider-Man vs. Deadpool, and we've got, Spider-Man coming, Spider-Man's up top now, and Deadpool's down on the bottom. Pretty cool cover there. Like I said, these are hit or miss. Some people love the lenticular covers. The thing to note about them is, though, it's very easy to get 9.8s, and you can even get 9.9s and 10s due to the thick plastic cover, more so than a regular comic book. So, in my the CGC slabs in all grades, I did have a 9.9, and it was a lenticular cover. Shout out to my buddy Alex for lending that to me for that video. All right, second to last one, we've got Scream #1 from the King in Black run, and I don't remember what I saw. Oh, okay. So I looked at the spine on this one, and the reason I picked up is because there's a thicker white spine, which we mentioned before is probably a sketch cover. Those tend to have pretty good value, just because people like to pick them up for their, to get signed and stuff like that. So they typically, you can get $5 a piece on them, and these packs are only $8. So worth it if they're in there, in my opinion. We got Scream #1 from King in Black. Nothing super special there. Okay. We got Ruins of Ravencroft, Dracula #1. Awesome horror cover. This is something I don't have and haven't read. I do have the Ravencroft run, but maybe... Oh, I think this is a second printing. Yeah, second printing. Might be a variant cover. I'll look up that information for sure. And then... Okay, sketch cover. Not the best title. It's just Inhumans vs. X-Men. It's not like one of the major titles or something like that. Those tend to be a little bit better, easier to get rid of, but nonetheless, still a sketch cover. Pretty cool one there. And let's see. Move on to our last pack we've got here, and this one has another ASM cover. This one is a King in Black, Amazing Spider-Man #1 from King in Black. And we'll see. Now, overall, guys, I'm going to say that so far, with what I've opened, the DC packs were better. that depends. That depends on what that Hulk book was, because that might be a second printing ratio, which those tend to be a little bit more expensive because not as many places order a lot of copies of the second printing, but I'm not sure. Let's find out while I'm editing this video. Anyway, we got Amazing Spider-Man #1 from the King in Black run. This is, a $5 book all day, just a, standard Spidey #1. Then, Juggernaut #1, the second printing. Very nice looking book. Great cover. I love Juggernaut. This one's probably going to stick with me in the personal collection. And then, not so great. We got X of Swords Creation Part 1, #1 of, 22? Oh, that's a long run there. It's worth something. I know it is. People are really big on the X of Swords stuff, but not great overall. I would say that the DC packs that I opened in last video were definitely better. The value was shown right on the front, which was definitely helpful in picking them out. Even though I could see the spines, didn't really know what I was getting. I did see that lenticular one. You can tell if you hold it a certain way, you can kind of tell it's a lenticular one. You got to look pretty closely though, because you don't get a lot of the cover to see with just the little sliver of the edge. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I do have fun doing these unboxings. They're a little bit of a surprise to me. So it's a interesting type of content. Hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below, all that stuff. And until next time, turn the page, wash your hands.